Do subscribe to the channel. E20 Petrol. Minister of State, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas informed the Rajya Sabha about the E20 program of the government. About E20 fuel. The number 20 in E20 refers to the percentage of ethanol in the gasoline blend. Simply put, the higher the number, the higher the percentage of ethanol in the gasoline. India's current ethanol to petroleum mix is 10%, the highest it has ever been. Because it is made from biomass, ethanol does not require crude oil. Ethanol is primarily produced from crops such as corn and sugarcane. India already produces significant quantities of grain and sugarcane. It may allow automobiles to use a higher proportion of ethanol. Ethanol blending. Naturally produced ethanol is a biofuel, naturally produced by the fermentation of sugars by yeasts or by petrochemical processes like ethylene hydration. Derived from agricultural products in ethanol blending, a blended motor fuel containing ethyl alcohol derived from agricultural products is blended with petrol specifically. High in oxygen content. Ethanol is high in oxygen content, allowing an engine to combust fuel more thoroughly. Ethanol blending. Ethanol blended with petrol, EBP, program. EBP program was launched by the government in 2003 to promote the use of alternative and environmentally friendly fuels. This intervention also aimed to reduce import dependency for energy requirements, and give boost to the agriculture sector, supply of straw, additional income to farmers. Oil marketing companies, OMCs, were mandated to sell ethanol blended petrol with percentage of ethanol up to 10%. The government allowed procurement of ethanol produced from non-food feedstocks, like cellulosic and lignocellulosic materials, including petrochemical route. Lignocellulosic materials. It describes the main constituents in most plants, namely cellulose, hemicelluloses, and lignin. Lignocellulose is a complex matrix, comprising many different polysaccharides, phenolic polymers and proteins. Cellulose, the major component of cell walls of land plants, is a glucan polysaccharide containing large reservoirs of energy that provide real potential for conversion into biofuels. It is the non-starch-based fibrous part of plant material. Advantages of E20 fuel. Environmentally friendly. Pointing out that vehicular emissions such as carbon monoxide, CO, hydrocarbons, HC, and oxides of nitrogen, NOx, are currently under regulation in India. Ethanol blended gasoline decreases these emissions. Cost savings. About 85% of India's fuel needs are met by imports. The use of petrol with a 20% ethanol mix in India would result in significant cost savings for the nation. Employment generation. When innovative technologies are put into practice, new employment possibilities emerge. New positions will be created in the original equipment manufacturing (OEM) sector, as well as in the component supplier and aftermarket service provider sectors. Benefit to agriculture. India's government believes that reaching its goal of 20% ethanol in gasoline would benefit the country's agricultural industry. The government asserts that farmers' incomes would rise because of these measures. Challenges. Consumer acceptance. Consumer acceptance of new technology is subject to be tested. The anxiety about using new technology will remain a concern. Huge investment. A new technology implementation on a mass scale certainly requires a huge sum of investment from the industry stakeholders. After spending a huge amount of money on BSV migration from BSIV in record time, it will be hard for the auto industry stakeholders to invest another huge sum. Farmers' acceptance. Farmers who have been traditionally farming sugarcanes can be benefited from the strategy. However, it is hard to believe that a large scale of farmers will opt for sugarcane farming, which is the main ingredient for ethanol production. Time frame. With the COVID-19 and subsequent troubling situations disrupting the auto industry operations, achieving the target by the set deadline could be a challenge. Present utilization of E20 fuels in India. India's Creta, Venue, and Alcazar SUVs from Hyundai Motor are said to be capable of running on E20 gasoline as of the 2023 model year. Tata Motors debuted two new turbocharged petrol engines at the Auto Expo 2023. 1.2-litre and 1.5-litre. Tata has stated that its vehicles longer than 4 meters will soon be equipped with E20 fuel-compatible engines. Similar developments are planned for vehicles manufactured by Mahindra, Maruti Suzuki, Kia, and others.